Welcome back. You are watching Eagle News Washington, D.C.'s 100th episode special telecast. In a time when movies are accessible with the click of the remote control, going to the movies for some has become an inconvenience, and an expensive one at that. One may ask, have movie theaters really become a thing of the past? Or do they still appeal to those who seek the box office experience? Let's find out from EBC's Anna Cui. Anna?
Some people say that going to the theaters to watch a movie is becoming a thing of the past. Some might even say that the theaters will die out as more and more people invest in home theater systems and on-demand services. But are we really ready to give up that whole movie theater experience? Let's find out.
So 2016 was a record year for the box office. We have record attendance here at CinemaCon. We also have a record number of studios that have presented this week.
The official convention of NATO, or National Association of Theater Owners. The event focuses on every aspect of the theater-going experience. So what does the future of the theater-going have in mind? MX4D. It's Mediamation's uniquely branded 4D motion and special effects system that will bring the cinema experience alive. The specially designed MX4D seat, along with its EFX generators in the cinema, will allow you to feel the movie's motions, wind, water, and even smell. CinemaCon came to a close here in Las Vegas with their annual Big Achievement Awards. It was a night of saying thank you to the theater owners, but also a night of reminiscing. Some of the recipient awards share their warm stories of why they loved going to the movies.
Movies bring us together always. So if you are all sitting in a theater together, watching a movie in the dark, laughing or crying, you certainly aren't fighting with the person next to you. It's not an accident that they call them movie houses. I like that word because they are indeed the house where movies live. But because of you guys, it's a house that feels like home.
I remember my father, and this is one of the strongest loving memories of my father that still moves me, used to carry me in his shoulders. I remember watching entire films in his shoulders because, of course, as a little kid, already I'm so short, you couldn't watch the movie, and he would stand there and carry me in his shoulders the whole movies. Going to the cinema and experiencing the lights go out collectively with all these people that were sharing the same rituals, and waiting for that moment where, in anticipation, where a window opens in the dark and it takes you to the unknown, and it's an important reminder to the spirit that anything is possible.
I love going to see movies at movie theaters, so this means a lot to me. One, because I love movies, and there is no substitute for the experience of seeing a movie in a movie theater. Movie theaters will always be the best way to experience movies, always. That going to a movie theater forces you to engage with the movie actively. My life is full of distractions. I'm on Twitter, I'm constantly checking email, but when I go into a movie theater, I turn off my phone, and for a few hours, I go away into a different world.
You know, the world's tough, and sometimes life can be tough. And I know the thing that's always helped me is the experience of going to a dark room and having an immense experience. You know, I've fallen in love, I've had my heart broken, I've laughed out loud, and I've cried inconsolably. And all of those, the accumulation of all of those experiences, I feel, has made me what I am.
Amy Schumer presented the Cinema Icon Award to her snatched co-star Goldie Hawn, who has returned to the big screen after a 14-year break. With her usual style of humor and wisdom, Hawn graciously accepted the award, while inspiring others to reach for their dreams.
So now I flash back to all these years later, and I'm actually accepting an Icon Award. So I say that if you're fearless, if you're trusting, if you have tenacity, and if you like people, and you work in unison with others, you too can be an icon.
But you might be saying that just because these people like going to the movies doesn't mean that everyone else does, right? So let's ask, what does the numbers say? According to the Motion Picture Association of America, the US-Canada box office grew 2% at $11.4 billion compared to 2015. So even with on-demand video streaming, DVD rentals, and the countless movie download websites, people are still going to the theaters. It's an escape from daily routines. It can be a hiding place to decompress and relieve stress through laughing or even crying. It brings generations closer together, especially with movies from the Marvel and DC comic franchises. And the list goes on. But one truth is almost a certainty for everyone. The best movies will always be absolutely more awesome on the big screen. Well, I personally love going to the movies with my family because we get to talk about it afterwards. And it always amazes me how my kids get to memorize their favorite lines from a movie we just watched. From the Las Vegas Bureau, I'm Anna Cui, and I'm 1 with 25.
Going to the movies has always been a family bonding activity for us. Thank you, Anna. Still in Vegas, EBC's Lani Valdecantos takes us to the 52nd Academy of Country Music Awards, where the celebration is highlighted not only by musicians, but more so by the cause the Academy supports. Lani?
Las Vegas went country this past weekend as the hottest talent in country music gathered in the T-Mobile Arena for the 52nd Academy of Country Music Awards.
The glitz and glamour of fashion, the jaw-dropping performances, and the list of award winners made it a night to remember. And while the red carpet usually gets the most attention from media and bloggers alike, the real story behind the ACMs is a cause to be proud of. Improving lives by connecting fans, artists, and the industry is the overriding mission of the Academy of Country Music, which is why the ACMs also brought with it their Party for a Cause, a series of events in various locations around Las Vegas geared towards giving fans a chance to interact with their favorite artists while raising money for Lifting Lives, ACM's charity arm, which has given more than $8 million to over 150 worthy causes since 2008.
We'll put this to great use, and thank you. We love you as much as you love us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come in, take pictures. We're all talking about country music, and they're hashtagging all this, how to raise money for causes while they're shopping. It's really rewarding.
Any chance that as artists we get the opportunity to give back, I always love. I think the ACMs have always done such an incredible job of bringing everybody together and bringing all of these artists together where they can see artists that they love and they can hear hit songs that they've fallen in love with, and then they can meet new artists that they've never heard of and fall in love with a whole bunch of new songs that they've never heard of. And so I think Party for a Cause is just a great way to celebrate country music.
There's absolutely nothing better than singing for a cause, am I right?
But having a good cause isn't the only reason artists come out to participate. Some come for the love of music, some just to spend time with their fans, and for others, it's to answer a call in their hearts.
Country music is all about the people, and that's what Lifting Lives does. It connects us with everybody, with people's stories, and giving back. So it's really special.
You know, I used to play in Vegas all the time. I had a house gig at the Mandalay Bay, and so it's kind of full circle to be here playing in front of 20,000 people when you started out playing for 5.
So what about country music draws such loyalty and support from so many people? Most will say it's the lyrics.
To me, country music is about truth and about what's really going on, whether it's happy or sad or somewhere in the middle. And so for me, just in this past couple of years, it's happened to be a little more sad than happy, but now it's moving to another direction. But I'm really glad that people can relate to an emotion like that.
With all the heart and soul of country music, I'm definitely a country music fan. I'm Lani Valdecantos from the Las Vegas Bureau, and I am 1 with 25.
Thank you, Lani. From country music, let's move on to rock and roll. Fans of rock and roll and running hit 2 birds with 1 stone during the 2017 Rock and Roll Marathon in the nation's capital. Freezing weather did not stop these runners from crossing the finish line. Lynn Pence with the story.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn Pence, 20 years and the running. The Rock and Roll Marathon Series started in San Diego in 1998. What started out as a simple idea to have a marathon with rock and roll bands playing alongside the course to celebrate each participant, involved into raising more than $335 million for beneficiary charities, along with touring 30 cities in and outside the United States annually. Be it the 5K, the half marathon, or the full 26.2-mile race, these runners brave not just the distance, but also the biting cold. Bob Morgenstern, a veteran marathoner, actually runs more comfortably in freezing temperatures.
I much prefer the cold weather than the hot weather because you can always put more clothes on. You just can't, when it gets too hot, you can't take anything off. It makes me feel really good and my body is withstanding it, but I'm also very healthy because of it.
A sight to behold during these races is how some put on very interesting costumes to entertain not just the spectators, but other runners as well. From dino overalls to matching tutus, to the king of rock and roll getup. Henry Chan, popularly known as Barefoot Elvis, practically runs every weekend in full Presley gear.
I do the Rock and Roll Series, so I'm always ready. Because next weekend I'm going to Dallas, and the week after that San Francisco, so it's like every weekend pretty much I'm running a race.
Aside from banners and cheers, what pushes these runners to cross the finish line are the live bands along the course. The adrenaline rush in Ann Devins of Arlington, who has just finished her race, could still be heard in her voice.
Oh, just feeling absolutely wonderful. I feel completely awesome. It was really fun. The course was terrific and the music was great.
And more than the course, the music, and the medal around a finisher's neck, these marathoners have another accomplishment in common. Ann's friend Justine Morgan sums it up.
I think confidence in running and feeling strong, there's nothing better than that feeling of crossing the finish line and knowing that I ran a great race.
We're here at the finish line at the Rock and Roll Marathon, and it's been a cold 20-30 degrees out here. But hundreds and thousands of numerous people from all over the world have come to participate at this marathon here in Washington, D.C. for the cause that it supports the music and, of course, the love for running. See you all at the next stop. I am Lynn Pence, and I am one with 25.
Music on the course, very inviting. Maybe we'll sign up for the next race. Up next, in Hawaii, World War II internment camp will soon be a national monument. EBC Seattle takes us to the 2017 Skagit Valley Tulip Festival as it welcomes the spring season. And EBC Irvine introduces us to the Orange County Great Park, one of Southern California's treasures. The 100th episode of Eagle News Washington, D.C. will be right back.
Congratulations, Eagle News Washington, D.C. on your 100th episode. I am Karaka Busao, your Eagle News correspondent from Vancouver, Canada. I am one with 25.
Hello everyone, this is Las Vegas, home to some of the most spectacular shopping in the world. There's the Grand Canal Shops in Venetian, the Crystals at City Center, and the Forum Shops here at Caesar's Palace. If you're a high-end shopper, Las Vegas is definitely a place to visit. Speaking of, the Las Vegas Bureau and I want to congratulate Eagle News Washington, D.C. on your 100th episode. Here's to another 100. I'm Anna Kui, and I am one with 25.
Hello everybody, we are here in Las Vegas where you can see the whole world right here in one place. Las Vegas is famous for its Strip, where you can see many hotels decorated after famous places like Egypt, Venice, Paris, New York, and like here at Caesar's Palace, we're in Rome. Watch out on Digital Nest for more features about different places here in Las Vegas and around the world. From Digital Nest, congratulations to Eagle News Washington, D.C. on your 100th episode. Here's to another 100. I'm Julianne Docena, and I am one with 25.
Hi guys, I'm Laila Tumanan from EBC DZEC Radio Aguila, and I would like to congratulate Eagle News International Washington, D.C. on your 100th episode. Wow, galing. Congratulations, great job, and keep it up.
This is King Williamstown, home of the Amatola Museum, the Queen Victoria Memorial, and the late Steve Biko. Congratulations to Eagle News Washington, D.C. Bureau on your 100th episode. Here's to 100 more. I am May Bigornia and I am 1 with 25.
Hey, it's Ken Cruz, host of EBC Sports International. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona, home of the NCAA 2017 Final Four. We wanted to greet Eagle News Washington, D.C. on their 100th episode. May you guys have another 100 episodes to come. Till next time, I'm Ken Cruz and I am 1 with 25.